Hey, what is up guys? This is Kyle Vermeulen from What is Health. Today we're going to be going over some simple changes that we can do to completely improve our health. A lot of times when anybody ever starts a diet, a new regimen, or just trying to eat healthier and become a healthier person, they try to change everything all at once. And that honestly was me all the time. I'd go and change everything. But today we're going to start with something simple that everybody can do, which is breakfast. All the stuff that you saw before, that's what most people have, including me. Before I started my journey on health, that's where I went. McDonald's, Burger King, going to get some donuts. That's what the average American, or that's what the average person usually does. They go get fast food because they think eating healthy is either too much time or they think it costs too much money. Today we're gonna go to Whole Foods and we're gonna show you some simple things that either one, you thought were super healthy that actually aren't, or two, some that you can replace your breakfast to make sure that you have an incredible breakfast and we make the changes that we absolutely need. Let's go. All right guys, so look, breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day that we're gonna start our day with. Whatever you start your day with, it's how it's gonna probably end. McDonald's, cheeseburgers, all this kind of stuff, these sausage patties, all these things that people usually get. I always start my day with rolled oats. And why? Has some great carbs in it. It's gonna keep me full for a long time so that way I can go on a lunch, not gonna be eating and feeling like I'm starving, right? Also, there's tons of stuff in the morning I gotta get done. So I always stick with old-fashioned rolled oats. Now why? There's a lot of nutritional value in it. Stuff that's usually in tons of packages, stuff like that, that are completely pressed, no nutritional value, stay away from it. It's not good for you. Now, let's say you're on the go and you say, look, Kyle, I don't have a lot of time. I don't even have time for that. I literally give my kids something and they push them out the door. We don't have any time. Look, you can do something like this if it is prepackaged, but make sure that you look at the sugar content. This one right here has almost 14 grams of sugar, okay? Now, why is that a big deal? A lot of people are gonna say, well, that's natural sugar. Well, look if they're adding sugar to it though. If it's fruits, and it maybe if you're adding some agave or something like that, that's completely fine. But when you start adding tablespoons of sugar or tons of brown sugar and stuff like that, you're just adding extra calories that you absolutely don't need. So keep an eye out on that sugar content. All right guys, so look, this is another big hot topic. I always have parents tell me all the time, Kyle, what about my kids? What about their cereal that they love? Look, I'm not telling you not to enjoy your life. Obviously that's stupid, to live your life and have tons of restrictions, but what I am telling you, if we're gonna replace something simple, like for instance a breakfast cereal, let's make sure that we look at something that has a lot of nutrition that doesn't have tons of sugar in it. So let's say for instance one right here, healthier option than most breakfast cereals out there, especially for kids. But we look on the back of it, there's 9 grams of sugar. A lot of you are gonna say, well Kyle, there's blueberries in it though. Like, yeah, that's fine, but the second ingredient is also sugar cane. So what does that mean? They're adding more sugar so it tastes better to the consumer. We don't need all that extra sugar. If you wanna add some sugar, add some more fruit. That's all we gotta do. Make sure you guys are reading the ingredients as well as the nutrition labels, because if not, they're gonna trick you. Make sure you guys take a look at that. All right, here's something super simple that you guys can do to cut out calories, cut out some sugar throughout your day. A lot of people, they're always adding creamer in their coffee, which look, it's not a bad thing. But remember, it all has calories. So in 1 tablespoon right here has 35 calories and 5 grams of sugar. Most people are putting well over 6, 7 tablespoons. Usually they have creamer with their coffee. It's usually coffee with their creamer. It's what it usually is. So make sure to start either eliminating it, try to maybe reduce it, and try to get rid of it all in general. Just go for black coffee or any kind of tea that's unsweetened. It will save you a lot of calories throughout the day. All right, so here's another thing that most people always either have a misconception of or something that's just super simple. Look, orange juice, nothing bad at all. Orange juice is amazing, has tons of vitamins, tons of minerals, but at the same time, if you're not eating regular orange, it's basically just pumping pure sugar into your system. So if you are gonna have some orange, just go for a regular orange. Pick up an orange and eat it. You don't need tons of sugar that's entering your system all at once, especially with no fiber. It's just straight sugar. So try to cut it out. Yogurt, another big thing. Obviously, yogurt is great. It's good for you, it doesn't matter, but look, this right here, almost everybody loves this brand right here, but the first ingredient here is, guess what? It's cane sugar. That's all that it is. There's some fruit puree, some milk, some cream. This right here is liquid dessert. That's all that it is. You're adding a lot of extra calories you absolutely don't need. And honestly, even for dairy-free ones, like that's what I eat, if you're getting the ones that are super flavored that have tons of sugar in it, you're doing the same exact thing, whether it be dairy or not. It doesn't matter. Try to cut it out. Like we talked about before, you don't have to change everything all at once, but making one simple change can make a big difference. So what are we talking about? This right here. Look, it's not breakfast. Let's be honest with each other. It's really dessert. Tons of butter, tons of calories, tons of things that you don't need. Yeah, is it gonna be good? Absolutely it's gonna be good. But is it gonna be good for you? Probably not. Try cutting these out in the morning and I guarantee you'll see the results. Candy bars, really? Let's not even talk about it. All right guys, so look, I've already told you a lot of stuff that we need to cut out, that we need to stop, but let me start with something that we can have, fruit. I know a lot of people, they always say, oh, stay away from fruit, it's gonna make you fat. Look, my wife and I, we lost a lot of weight, and I ate a lot of fruit. Fruit is amazing. The reason why between fruit juice and fruit is completely different, because there's tons of fiber in fruit. It slows down. It doesn't convert straight to fat like everybody says. You hear all those myths out there about that fruit's gonna make you fat and obese. Look, obviously you don't eat 3,000 of these in a day. That's just common. But eating fruit in the beginning of your day is amazing. It'll give you tons of energy throughout the day. All right guys, look, another great option that you can always do is get a smoothie. If you go to a place like this, it's gonna be more expensive, obviously, but it's way healthier for you. If you wanna do it at home, it's always gonna be cheaper. That's what my wife and I always do. Throw some fruits, throw some veggies, whatever protein powder that you're gonna use. It'll keep you full for hours, and it's way better than anything that you're gonna get, especially at a fast food place. Another thing that people always do, they always eat tons of granola. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I'm not gonna say it's great either. A lot of granolas, whether it be here in Whole Foods or somewhere else, there are tons and tons and tons of sugar that's added to make it taste really, really good. One thing you can do though, if you guys come in here, we have tons of different wheats that we can do. We got millet wheat, we got so many different things. We've already talked about roll oats. If you wanna make your own bowl, make it really taste really, really great, grab a bowl, throw whatever oats you're gonna do, whether it be oats or millet or any type of different grain, throw it in the bowl, throw some fruit on top, throw some of your protein powder, mix it up with some almond milk or something like that. It's a great bowl, keep you full, and it's way better than anything that you're gonna get store-bought. All right, so hopefully you learned something. I know a lot of you out there, especially when you're trying to get into either eating healthy or just becoming a healthier person in general, everybody tries to change everything all at once, and most of the time it doesn't have lasting change. And that was specifically me. So hopefully you take something from this that you guys can say, just change one thing, which is your breakfast. Let me know what thing that you either used to eat that you're no longer eating now, or what are you eating now for breakfast that you absolutely love that you took from this video. Make sure to subscribe and send this video to somebody else, and we'll see you guys soon.